Good morning. Welcome to the Morning JB Show. I'm your host, James Boardman. If you're coming through, please do like, drop a comment, let me know if you relate. Let me know where you're from, let me know who you are. Say hi to everyone and share if you can. So, just out doing a little run this morning. Probably the furthest I've run in nearly a year. Looking to do 8 to 10 miles. Just because I need to clear the head. So today's theme is based on two incidences that happened yesterday. So you have to excuse me, I'm trying to keep the camera as still as possible. In fact, I'm going to walk while I talk. First one was that my morning was just horrendous. It was just disgusting. I was trying to follow my normal morning routine, right? I was trying to do everything that I said I was going to do on a Sunday that I put down in my plans, but it was just so much confliction and so much distraction that I got so overwhelmed and so stressed that I literally couldn't get myself out of it. Like, I haven't been that deep mentally in terms of stress in a long time. My mental well-being was like cracked, and I was a fucking nightmare to be around, honestly. Just nightmare. And I just felt fucking awful until I managed to get out and go and do some American football with my boy, which then led me to the second incident that prompted today's sort of talk. And I want to talk about the blame culture, how it's everybody else's fault but yours about the situation and how you feel. So yesterday morning I was blaming my missus for not helping me out looking after Alba. I was blaming Alba, who's a 3-year-old, come to constantly distract me while I thought I was doing what was important. I was blaming everybody. It was everyone else's fucking fault but mine, right? Everybody else's fault that I was in that state, that I had built up this state of mind to be in a really bad place. And it wasn't my fault. Of course it wasn't. And then we went to go and play some American football, do some sports with my boy, sort of PE, try and do an hour a day or something. So we were throwing the ball, and I was throwing the ball directly to him, future quarterback, and he was dropping it low, so he just wasn't focusing. But then he was going, "That's your fault. Try and throw it right to me." And I've thrown it to his chest. So it was quite interesting to see him doing the blame game. And I wonder whether subconsciously what I talked about yesterday, what you focus on, you follow, whether he could recognise or sense the way that I was earlier in the morning in terms of feeling like it was everyone else's fault. And I wonder subconsciously over the years as I've tried to improve myself, whether he's picked up that from me, that blame game. It's my fault that he's not catching the ball. It's everyone else's fault that I'm in this state. Wherever you are right now, today, in terms of the way that you look, in terms of where your career is, in terms of where your personal growth and development is, in terms of how good your relationships are, all of it is down to you. Whether one of those circumstances are out of your hands and there's nothing you could have done about it, you are still responsible for the way that you conduct and act around that situation. So if you are 2 stone overweight, that's your fault. You can't blame work. You can't blame the fact that you have no time. You can't blame external factors. If your marriage is on the brink, that's down to you. When you accept responsibility for every action that you take, it changes the game. It changes the game. You are responsible. If you have wasted the last 2-3 years of your life, it's not my fault. It's not your kid's fault. It's not your missus's fault. It's your fault for the way that you took on that information and acted. And doing the blame culture and having the blame culture won't ease your guilt or emotions or state of mind. Debbie, come here, please. It won't ease it. It will ease it for, come here, please, a small period of time. And then you're going to have to face the fact that you are where you are because you put yourself there. So I Played humble pie last night. Had to apologise to everybody. It's not often I get in that state, but we're all human, right? Every one of us. Come here, please. And we all have to face those consequences. That if I was like that all of the time, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have a relationship, which is where a lot of people end up, right? Fucking up all the time, taking things out on other people, getting everyone else to tread on the eggshells. That's how you don't build a relationship. It's how you don't build a winning mentality. It's how you don't take ownership, by passing on the buck. It's fucking you, my man. No one else. Take a good look in the mirror and fucking figure that shit out. Have a good day.